Meowdy. Hello, it's me, Watto. It's been like, I don't know, another month, so I said monthly videos, I guess a little longer. But yeah, today's video, Tribal Hunter. You might have heard of it, you might have not, but it's one of my favorite games, and I'm here to tell you why it's one of my favorite games. And it's not for like some dumb reason, like obviously, look at it, look, yeah, there's obvious reasons why some people want to play this, but I like this for other reasons, and I want to tell you why, because I think this game is really, really well made for me. Now, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I have played a total of one platformer game from Steam. I have been playing platformers on Scratch.com for the past 10 years of my life. Take that with what you will, but yeah, that's about it. We'll pop and lock right into the video, because it's always fun. I want you to see what I see in this game as really high quality. As I've mentioned before, it is one of my favorite games. It is literally just perfect in my eyes. Close to perfect. And for a number of reasons. Its art style is really well made, and I know a lot of Steam games do have the same art style. I feel like it changed it as a similar art style. We'll get to that later video. It's a great storyline in my opinion, and some people can disagree, but I think it's fun. I think it's good. It has 3 endings, which I really like, and I won't spoil it for you right now. I'll put a spoiler warning. Don't worry. You won't have to, like, you know, suffer. And the game progression and a lot of the secrets are just really fun to find. So the secret items that like help you is mushrooms, and they basically do is they make it so you can take in more instead of like exploding. And they're hidden around the map. They're not essential. They aren't. They don't make them essential, but you need to get some to progress, or else you'll be dead very quickly. There's also like a damage bar, obviously, and there's like multiple different ways to, like, you know, knock yourself out. I think just overall it's a very fun game. So if you don't know what this game is, it's a platformer based on Inflation of Orbs. So I'm gonna be flat and honest about that. It's kind of just that, but that adds so many cool new qualities to it. There's a way you can overfeed yourself and die. There's a way you get damaged and die, but that's normal. Like, every game has a damage bar, but this has a new thing, and I think it's really cool. You have to constantly monitor that, both of them, and there's multiple different enemies that can contribute to it. So there's enemies that have air, there's enemies that have slime, there's enemies that possess you, and there's enemies that... There's just a lot. There's one more, I know there is. Oh, water. No, water? I don't know. Probably. Somewhere. Stop asking me questions. But yeah, that's basically what the game is about. You're destined to save this island from, I think, like an explosion or something from a volcano. Your duty is to save the people. This game hasn't been seen by many people. It's been seen by like a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not insanely popular. So now that you know, like, why it's one of my favorite, but the art style is also something I really love about this game. It has such a pleasing art style, and if you look at it, it just has, like, I don't know, the proportions, the smile, the look on the eyes, I don't know, it might be like just over exaggerating, but I find it very cute. And not only that, it's just a good, like, overall, like, look. I can say with confidence that if I could, I would commission this. But I can't, because I don't have money. Now, with that being said, like, there's some different art styles for this. There's like a clean cut one, hiccup, that isn't pixelated. And there's one that they have for the title screen, which is really nice. Credit to the artists if I find them. I might not. Who knows? But a lot of them do just look amazing. there's not really many things that I think could have been done better. Nah, not better. Um, so yeah, it's just genuinely a really nice style. And I think they picked a very good look for the game. It really fits it. And they have added more like just animations for almost everything. There's some things that I would like added, but obviously that's fine. There's plenty of stuff as is, and I don't need to be all picky about that. So yeah. Secondly, something else about the game that's purely aesthetics. I know this is gonna sound dumb, but there's a lot of punching, kicking, all that stuff. The martial arts aspect of it is actually pretty good. Like, I was surprised they had jabs, kicks that actually like make sense. They weren't just like, I don't know, weightless kicks. I don't know. It wasn't like, crazy. It wasn't something out of this world. It made sense to me. It made sense that you could do these things, and they had impact. There's an entire upgrade menu, and that I think is also awesome. But I haven't even got to that. You don't need that either. It's like the mushrooms, but less important. It's very helpful. But the martial arts that they perform, Punch is the character name. I don't know if I mentioned that already. But they have a lot of just good martial arts skills. I don't know where they are. They were trapped for like hundreds of years or something. I don't know. Kidding. Not kidding. Slightly not kidding. But yeah. There's tons of fan art for this game, by the way. I'd like to mention that. But there is tons upon tons. Another thing, it has an amazing storyline for something. I don't remember everything word for word because it's been like a year since I played this. And you're like, Wado, why are you making a video on this a year later? I had this video planned for a year. I just haven't gone around to it. I'm really lazy, and that's a problem on my end. But yeah, it's basically about you're this guardian that you have to save this island. I kind of mentioned in the beginning, and your goal is to keep everyone safe, and you'll stop at nothing to keep it safe. Yada yada. If you die, you don't really die. All that's really happens is that you like get. I don't know how to explain it. You just pop, and then a little girl makes another stuffy for you, and you become that. It's hard to explain. You'd have to play it to see it, or you just put it right here. Here, look. Wow, crazy. But yeah, there is a bunch of stuff like that. Just overall, it's a very, very nice deal. Controls, all that stuff. The controls have to be edited in the beginning. I'm going to be honest, it's not the easiest to work with at the beginning. However, if you play with it just a bit, it's not like crazy. I literally only switched like 3 buttons in the entire game to make it easier, and that's it. And then it's all good. So the controls, yeah, you can change them. That's the best part about it. But they're overall fine. You don't need to do too much. So you'll be fine with just a bit of tinkering. And they're responsive, they're all that. It's not like it's a console game where you have to like, rely on feedback time. You don't have to wait like a second before each click. So that's all good. In terms of like just overall funness, because I've been saying all this, but you don't really know, is this really fun? Is this actually something I'd play? Yes, I would suggest it 100%. It's genuinely fun. There's a couple of stages with it. They're still adding stuff. The developers are really cool. They just genuinely care about the game, and it's really neat to see. Overall, like, you can... It's just fun. It's just genuinely fun. The mechanics are fun. It gets, like, not easier, but, like, you get new abilities, which are equally challenging the farther you go. So, it's just fun to, like, explore. There's always something new, I find. And yeah, you might need some guides to find some stuff, but the community is plenty of guides, giving you just stuff to like help with. And I've made one myself. It's not like it's an insanely hard game. I'm not going to say it is, but there may be some things you might need to look up, and there may be some things you don't need to look up. There may be things that you're like, hey, why isn't people talking about this? And you can make a guide on that too. They have a great community, and a great player base. They have achievements and they have trading cards. So all that's good. Please give me your trading cards. I want them desperately. I'm kidding. But yeah, there's a lot of fan art that goes around the community. Hell, there's even the 3D model of stuff. So yeah, if you really like games that are just fun platformers, you can play them for hours without getting bored. I suggest this game 100%. Now, I left this for the end, but yeah, here's the spoiler warning. I'll give you 5 seconds to give yourself time. I think that was 5 seconds. Anyway, at the end of the game, there's 3 endings. The 3 endings are either you sacrifice yourself, or you leave the island and don't sacrifice yourself, but everyone's saved. There's no real ending where everyone dies, so you don't have to worry about that. It's all good. You don't have to worry. Secondly, there's another ending, third ending, the good ending, where you fight a boss to save the island. And basically, I'm not going to tell you how to do that. You could look at my guide, though. My guide is right here, right behind me. Oh, wow, that's crazy. It's in the description. I'm kidding. Not kidding. But yeah, there's a bunch of guides. You find it. But that ending is basically where you go and slay the queen or the spirit. She's the spirit. She basically is the reason why the island's going to explode. And she, or they, I don't know if it's a she, but they want to basically end it while you're saying, I want to save it. So she comes up, I keep saying she, but I don't know. They come up around the game every once in a while, and you'll start to feel like, okay, I don't know if I trust them. And that's a good thing. You shouldn't trust them. So basically, they realize their mistakes once they're defeated, and there's actually a split ending there. At the very end, you get the choice if you stay like the Guardian or you become human and live with them. And it's a difficult decision. I chose to stay the Guardian because I was like, I like being lizard and not human, so I stay lizard. So that was my choice. But you could choose either one when you get there. And once you complete the game, there's just a bunch of other stuff to go around and see. 100% the game if you want. They're still adding new things. I think there's rumors of a new area being added for DLC, so that's cool. Yeah. One other thing, if you look around the map, there's other characters that are Patreons and Kickstarter supporters who have help with the game's progression from the beginning. So that's the people you'll see there, and they'll just have random names. They're usually at the coffee bar. You'll sometimes see them around your journey, but they're cool. You'll notice them when you find them. However, that's about it. That's, I feel, a good summary of the game, and I hope you play it. It's not that expensive. I actually don't know how much it is, but it's well worth its money, I say. It's a good couple of hours of play. And honestly, I would suggest it to anyone. Not obviously my parents, but you know what I mean. I'd suggest it to any of my viewers. But yeah, I do hope you look into it. Hell, maybe just watch some old videos. I have a playlist of Treble Hunter on my VODs channel. So you could check it out there if you're curious. It's a couple hours VODs. They have a couple thousand views, which I'm surprised that channel doesn't have anything on it. But yes, that's about it. I do hope you enjoy this video. I said I would make a game review, and I did. I returned to my promise. Now you'll have to make another one. Have a Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah or whatever you're celebrating this season. I hope it's a great one. I'll be playing some Minecraft. I'll catch you later. See ya!